Hi, I'm Garvin DeShazer, and today we'll be looking at the story of one young girl who saw a need and chose to do something about it, even though the more convinced she became that she was doing the right thing, the more opposition she encountered. I hope you'll enjoy this story, because this is your daily inspiration. In historic Norwich, England, a city famous for its ornate castles and cathedrals, a young teenager rides her bike around the neighborhood with a basket full of empty bottles and cans. Her name is Nadia Sparks, but many people just know her as the Trash Girl. What started as a put-down has now been transformed into an homage to a generous spirit and the good work she does. In fact, Nadia isn't trashy, and she isn't trash. Nadia has made it her mission to pick up trash to make her small corner of the world a better place to live. It all started in September 2018 when Nadia began attending Helliston High School. As she looked around her new campus, she saw what seemed to her like a lot of litter on the grounds, so she decided to do something about it. She began small, picking up a can here or there. Then she circled the neighborhoods, collecting trash everywhere. It's usually bottles and cans, because that's what's always here, she says. I find quite a lot, and it's quite disgusting. Nadia's passion for what she was doing grew. But a few weeks into her project, she started getting bullied. Kids were actually throwing things at her and calling her Trash Girl, says her mother, Paula. They said I was weird, and it was the reason I had no friends, even though I did have friends, says Nadia. At first, I tried to ignore it, but then it got worse. Half the school class, over 50 people, joined in. Eventually, my mom said to me, "You can either stop picking up rubbish, or you can own the name Trash Girl," she says. Obviously, I chose to own the name. Nadia's story went viral on social media, and then the local news. A cartoonist even did a comic strip of her. After I'd been in the news, the bullying stopped literally overnight, Nadia says. It was kind of scary because one day people were like, "Oh, you're so weird," and the next day they were like, "Yeah, you're all right." While her peers seesawed between approval and disapproval based on what they saw on TV, Nadia held her ground. She remained stable in what she knew to be right. Soon, a director of a short film, Litterbugs, teamed up with Nadia to hold a special screening in her honor. It came to our attention that our character was doing something similar to what Nadia was doing in real life, he says. The company immediately contacted a major art chain cinema for a viewing. And the attention didn't stop there. In early 2018, Nadia received the Points of Light Award, a recognition presented by the British Prime Minister to outstanding volunteers making a difference in their communities. Every day, Nadia continues to pick up bottles and cans and other trash. To date, she has collected over 3,000 liters. The litter goes into a giant bin and 2 giant plastic bags at her house. She also focuses her efforts on finding alternatives to plastic. So much is going into the landfills and the ocean, she says. Often, you'll find dead turtles who have eaten a plastic bag thinking it's a jellyfish, and then they die. Many products, like apples, are in plastic containers that don't need to be. Nadia continues to face occasional taunts from bullies, but doesn't let it get to her. Instead, she encourages respect. "I'm doing something to protect the world they also live in," she says. She offers these words of wisdom to other kids who are being bullied. Ignore them. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you know it's the right thing. At the age of 13, Nadia Sparks took action and demonstrated a life lesson we can all learn from. She decided what mattered to her. She chose to do what she knew to be right, and she held her ground, no matter what anyone else thought of it. What can you do today to follow a passion for something you know to be right? How strongly will you commit to staying firm in your choice, no matter how many people oppose you? Will you say, I am choosing to do the right thing, and act on that commitment today? Thanks for listening. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and joy. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Scott, producer for the Daily Inspirations podcast. We hope you're enjoying these stories, and if you'd like more inspiration in your life, visit mydailyim.com. You can find weekend blog posts, sign up for our email update list, and you can let us know about an inspirational story you'd like us to cover. Or just say hi. We'd love to hear from you.